second layer or third layer. You're the only one who build layers of walls behind your town centers on the trees in the middle at the beginning of the game.
You know
So that's
why?
why we need you in that game
You know
because you're a
why?
noob. That's why.
Exactly.
Yes, that's why. Yeah.
No, strategically, I had this conversation with Mujahid one day after we had played Frost and after I started. I analyzed every single one of Frost's DM Michi games. I got some of his old games too. I analyzed those too, and I saw what worked and what was the smartest thing to do. The closer your walls are to that wood line means that all that open space on that side of on your side of the map,
Exactly.
you're able to utilize. Not everybody does that. Not
Yes,
everybody plays as a
exactly.
team. Everybody sets
I
their
agree.
bases up to do 1v1 situations, but it's a team-based game. If you want to help someone, you want to be able to pump out army as quick as possible and get to their destination as fast as possible. So
Yes.
that's why I started doing that.
I mean, it works. It works extremely good against Frost team.
It works
This strategy.
100% of the time. 100% of the time, it will work. If your units are able to arrive to the fight quicker, you're going to have the higher military population count in that area. You're able to constantly
I
stay
mean,
at
yeah.
top
I mean,
limit
I
because
don't know why. I don't know why, especially when the wood line in the middle is far away from the square in our bases. I don't know why we keep building the castles in front of the fucking square and keep our bases very tight and there's no space to build more farms. I mean,
it's
why
a
don't we push the
protection measure.
castles
It's a
to
protection
the?
measure. The way people, this is my opinion about it. I feel like
I mean,
people set their
to be
bases up to
honest,
keep them safe, and they feel like they're gonna get pushed back
no,
eventually.
it's not that. I tried it many times recently. I pushed my castles toward the trees and I made like lots of space to build more farms and to make it a little bit yeah, it's not bad to push your castles toward the trees a little bit and get some space to build more farms. You can use all this space. You don't have to build only, I mean, walls instead of using that space to build castles and make more space for the farms. I
I
used it
kind
many
of
times
agree.
recently. I mean, I find it useful, man. It's
Even spam
better
building
than.
military buildings
Mm.
as you're pushing, like all that open space. I've been testing something with Mujahid, and it's worked 100% of the time. We have yet to lose. Doesn't matter the civs. When we're pushing and we constantly spam build military buildings, we don't group them together like how you guys have seen me doing. We make sure there's at least one square, sometimes two squares if it's a siege building, in between all of them.
Yeah.
And then we mix in towers at a diagonal angle. That way, if they push back, their trebs have to pack, unpack continuously to reach all of your towers and buildings. It just
Mm.
makes it longer for them to actually reach your base. And the reason I don't like to build a castle wall anymore because that becomes the focal point of that becomes their target. If they reach your castles, all of their trebs can unpack, their cannons can get to one spot and take out 3, 4 castles without even having to move. So if you spread out your castles a lot more, it's a lot better if you were to get pushed back. Like I said, there's just been a few things I've been trying, and it's been working against some good players.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree actually. To spread the castles. Don't build them in one line. I agree. Because I mean, especially Euros, the elephants.
yes,
I mean, when you reach the row of castles that you built in front of your base, you're dead.
yeah, and most people will
Especially when you send
resign.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
10 traps or
If we're
flaming
building too,
camels.
if we're building too far away, then the elephants have to walk too far as well. So it's a
Of
delicate.
course, that's why
Yeah.
that's why you just put a bunch of useless ass shit in front of him. Like I said, the whole reason that I've been testing this strategy out with Mujahid is because most of our games we are in a 2v4 situation. We have to carry two noobs, and sometimes I like that because it helps me practice more and it's improving myself as a player and being able to micro faster and defense and play defense, strong defense, I guess you can say. We win a lot of our 2v4 games, and the teams that we play against are sometimes stacked. So
We had the same 2v4 game some
I
hours
mean, you
ago.
see the dumbass videos that I post or that I screenshot and I put in a WhatsApp group. We're constantly left in a 2v4 situation. Sometimes a 3v4 against power civs because we like to go random and try new things out. And I have a 100% win rate on my new account, on 2 accounts with Mujahid. Fuck, one of them has almost a 30 win streak, and that's just me and him trying shit. So, yeah. That's just my input. Also, Ross for president.
Take that. Of the world, yeah?
Yeah, of the world. Of course.
Yeah.
We want to go under your Persian regime. We want to see Persian war elephants everywhere. We need food for everyone. Stop harboring
I
it
mean,
all.
Russ, if you love Persians that much, you shouldn't be hating Iran, man. I mean, how could you
Be
hate
hating
Iran
who?
that much and love
Oh, hate
Persians?
Iran.
How could you hate Iran that much
Because-
and love
because
Persians
dare
that
you.
much?